Where could we go next? Look at the projections where we're going. Of course, it can't just be mobile phones. It can't just be smartphones. So now it's phones and smartphones and tablets and other things.
In the best possible experience, and it all starts and ends right here at T3.
Most of the work's done behind the scenes. Most of the work is done where we can't tell you what we're doing. Most of the work is properly and confidentially done that way, and so we can't promote ourselves in the public eye like others might want to. But I can tell you that more often than not, we're there and you just don't know it.
This is the best program I've been to in a while.
As I lay there paralyzed, I thought, man, I have no regrets. You know, it's terrible this has happened, but I've had a phenomenal lifetime. One of the things about my lifetime is I am a realtor. I am very proud to be a realtor. And the realtors are very strange people. A couple of things are strange about us. Number one, we compete with each other tooth and nail to try to get a listing. And the minute somebody wins out, we open the listing up to every one of our competitors and say, now let's sell it together. And so the thing that's interesting is to be in such a competitive industry to where so many of us are willing to teach every other person, including our competitors, how we do things to be successful. That's a very unique profession.
What's been your favorite part so far?
I have to think it's Stefan when he's on stage and he's talking to some of the thought leaders in our industry. He's getting information and insight out of them that no one else seems to be able to do.
I love the way that Stefan interviews people. I love the way he thinks, and I think this is the event to come to.
Things in our industry can and will change quickly and overnight, right?
I think what's really impressed me is who's here. I mean, you've got everybody from the president of the Canadian Real Estate Association to the president of the California Association of Realtors to the president-elect of the Texas Association of Realtors, the leadership of Houston, Google, Trulia, Realtor.com, Home Services of America, Keller Williams, Realogy, and many others. I mean, it's amazing. The question is, who isn't here?
So, building leaders for tomorrow and creating a successful succession plan. I know we all know that. I'm not sure that we always have the time, the energy, the patience, and the dedication to do that. And as leaders of the industry, it's our responsibility. But the small to medium-sized, local-owned independent company, live and well, there's a place for them, there's a market for them, and from what you and I understand, they'll probably be around, if not forever, for a very, very long time.
Yeah, they'll survive all of us, I'm sure.
Yes.
Now, what will change them, however, is technology. And it's not technology as to how we generate leads or how we respond to leads or manage leads. It's going to be more process related, and it's going to be the form of technology that makes it more attractive to the consumer.
Very relevant because every one of us is thinking about the future of the business, and so it's really cool to have all the thought leaders, the people that really are the people who actually make it happen, all in one place in a creative energy without the distractions, driving forward. It's awesome for our business.
And we still have to go back in this industry to the fact that we're salespeople and we're selling a product. It's different because they're homes, which thankfully they can't then sell on the internet. But it's about salesmanship. It's about the basics. It's about relationship. You don't get relationships through technology.
And you have to, when you go online, you try to dig to find out what's the company, what's the brokerage, what's the franchise, whose brand is being promoted and what brand is being suppressed. And I think that there's an opportunity for us and an obligation to ensure that we're protecting what has been built over the period of time. And that's not a matter of being restrictive or anything else or being backward thinking. It is just ensuring that we are approaching this for the future of our industry and our positions, our investments that we've made.
But I would say that I do have a healthy sense of paranoia. And I think paranoia is actually a good thing, right? And so I wake up every morning somewhat paranoid about big data, technology, and with all due respect, what the industry could do to us.
I think the sales job has gotten more lonely, and there's more opportunity for feeling like you're lost alone in a lifeboat as time has gone on. Technology has allowed people to untether themselves from the office, and those narrower brokerage splits that I talked about earlier has meant that we've got offices with many, many more people in it, less time at the office. So you have to, I think the key is culture. You need to create a culture that's supportive, empowering, that brings people together, and so they can celebrate their successes and they have a shoulder to cry on. And it has to work right to the top of the organization. So you cry and celebrate together.
And then the last one I liked a lot was, it's time to, and we must, and we will, re-engineer our industry. It's been an industry which has been in shift, but we haven't really fundamentally changed it. It's pretty much the same.